that. That's not bad at all.
Hi, I'm Pat and welcome back to the channel. Last video, I gave you a unique perspective of what it was like for me to drive the 2020 C8 Corvette, the most exotic Corvette yet. If you haven't seen it, link in the description below. But this video is the part 2 to that video where I give Justin the keys to the BMW i8 and allow him to take it for a spin. Speaking of which, check out his channel, HorsePower Obsessed, and he's got some awesome key tags, some really neat merch, and I thank him a lot. This is really cool. Justin and I had one heck of a time together, getting a chance to drive his C8 Corvette and also riding along with him while he drove it. Man, that was a blast. I really appreciate the time that he dedicated to me and appreciate his hospitality for having me up to his garage to check out his cars. So definitely check him out, link in the description below. But this video is how Justin reacted to the BMW i8. He had an opportunity to drive it around in electric mode and on gas only and then in sport mode with the electric and the gas motor running. But sadly, I did not remember to make sure that he had an opportunity to drive this car in launch control mode. That really would have made a difference. In my opinion, riding in the C8 compared to the i8, I thought the C8 had a little bit more oomph to it, but I really would have liked to get his reaction driving the i8 in launch control. Maybe we could do that in the future. Anyway, let's get on with the video. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, I'm going to try the one-legged approach. All right, that's not bad. I hit your dash though.
Oh, it's okay.
Not bad.
Cold start on a BMW i8. So this is my first opportunity to actually sit in the passenger seat with Justin. Justin is now driving the BMW i8 and really giving his overview and his reaction to drive in eDrive only. So he's actually experiencing what it's like to drive only on electric at this point. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and switch it up and be able to give him some of the mid-engine and eventually sport mode.
I don't know if that noise is going to come through on camera, but it literally sounds like a spaceship taking off. It's like, oh, there's a Maserati. He gave me a wave. I guess the i8 is attractive enough.
Whoa, that's rare.
Is it really?
Yeah, I never get any waves from anybody on the road.
Huh.
I get a lot of pointing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of weird. So I'm going the speed limit, of course, and the car's just totally handling it fine. So how does the 8-mile range on the battery, how does that increase? Is that just from the braking and stuff?
From the braking or in sport mode. So there's a starter generator in the back. It actually is a belt-driven starter for the mid-engine, and when the mid-engine's running, it acts as a generator in order to generate power for the batteries.
Gotcha.
And then when you're in sport mode and you floor it, it also takes some load off, about 7 or 8 horsepower. That starter generator actually takes load off of the mid-engine so it could produce even more power. So it's kind of like you have 2 electric motors and an engine.
Sounds intelligent.
I'm going to engage hold state of charge right now. And what this does is puts you on mid-engine only, unless you went past that D10, then it would kick in. So now you're driving on the mid-engine in the back only.
Okay, I can hear the exhaust now. That's odd though. It's seamless, totally seamless. I didn't even really feel anything change in the car. This isn't using the front engine or the front motor at all?
Only when you're regenerative braking.
Okay, I was gonna say I just heard it, but
yep.
So this is 3-cylinder, right?
Yep. So you now have a smaller or less cylinders than any other hybrid out there.
Yeah.
Except for the Koenigsegg Gemera, which is, you know.
Yeah, super affordable.
All right, so at this point I'm going to have you switch into sport mode, and all you got to do is take this shifter and pull it towards you.
Oh, everything lights up red. I like it already.
So you got the red gauges on the dash, and you have an RPM gauge now, which you did not have before.
Okay, so now I can just like floor it.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Dang, I like that. That's not bad at all. What's the 0 to 60? What did you get? Didn't you get like 3 something?
3.95. So 3.95 0 to 60, but factory you get about 4.2-ish.
So this is tuned?
This is tuned,
Okay.
yep.
I mean, I can definitely tell the car has power, which is very interesting. You know, in the same sense, I'll tell you this car has a 3-cylinder engine, but I'll also tell you it has power. That's how you know we're living in the future. This car's not even that futuristic. This is a 2015. Like, it's so weird. Huh. Didn't hear for a second at least. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, that does not feel much different than the C8.
Wow.
Yeah. That's not bad at all.
Wow.
I mean, you're only talking a second, maybe a little less to 60.
That's a good point.
But that's just so smooth, too, because, I mean, there's no rumble of the V8. It's definitely interesting. Let's downshift here again. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the noise that thing makes when you're shifting, too. It sounds very similar to the C8. It's got like a pop in between shifts.
So if you own the car, do you think you'd be driving in sport mode all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels good to be in sport mode. I got to tell you, though, when I'm driving to work in the morning,
Yeah.
I don't mind being electric. It's, you know, I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I don't want to make a whole lot of noise anyway, so...
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, it's like, my Corvettes are not daily drivers. So the only time I ever take those out is whenever I want to have fun in them. And that's very rarely me driving in touring mode. I don't know. I mean, this car would be hard not to want a daily. Because very similar to the C8. And the only reason I don't daily the C8 is because I don't have to. If I didn't have a choice, that car is very daily-able. Because it can be soft or it can be track. I mean, literally you can pick up the groceries in it and then on the way home hit the track. I mean, not that I'd recommend doing that with all the groceries in the trunk and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think this actually feels like it gets to speed and shifts smoother than the C8 does.
Whoa. I would not have expected that you would make that comment. So yeah, this is why this is a good thing for me to be able to get this.
This is freaking awesome. I mean, for the price too.
Yeah.
These things are priced pretty adequately, I guess. But I don't know, man. There's something in my brain. I don't think I'd ever be able to own a BMW. The only reason I would even consider this one is because it just doesn't have that same BMW feel to it.
Exactly.
I can tell just by sitting in this that I'm driving something a little different than a normal BMW. Minus this little thing here.
Yeah.
The climate control area looks exactly like every other BMW climate control.
Yep. Same as the iDrive controller. Same as, you know, the display. You know, once you get over into what really the driver experience is, it's completely different.
The driving experience is definitely different. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever experienced something like this. I just recently drove a Tesla.
Really?
Yeah, Model X. And it was really interesting, but it wasn't like this. It's the first fully electric vehicle I've ever driven. I know this is obviously not fully electric, but that one was really interesting.
This is the only thing I've been in that has a battery.
Really?
Yep. I haven't been in any Teslas or anything yet. I want to, but it's like I need that opportunity. I need to meet somebody that's got one and say, hey, let's hook up. And
yeah. Oh, I thought that was that guy's windshield wipers. That's a dog tail. I was like, why does he have his wipers on? That dog is going crazy in there.
That's just an amazing view. Push it away.
Yeah. I can't tell if those struts are like really, really powerful or if that door is super light. Both. Both.
Yeah, this is the first time is always the hardest. Once you got a method, there you go. You got it.
I'm never getting back in that car. But that's, I don't know. I'd find a way. I mean, you've obviously perfected your method, so.
Yep. Being a short person makes it harder, in my opinion, to get in and out of this. Taller people, they have longer legs.
Yeah.
They have longer arms. But me being 5'7", I don't have the limbs in order to help get myself out of it. So people are constantly, if I have something in my hands and I stop at a gas station, they're looking at me like, what's this guy? You know, he's got this great car, but he looks weird. So we have to perfect this getting in and getting out method so we look cool. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. Let me know what your thoughts are and whether or not you thought Justin really enjoyed his ride in the BMW i8. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, as I'll be posting more i8 content. Thanks for watching and happy motoring.